Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and here on my channel I post new budgeting videos every single week. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please hit subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So normally on these budget with me videos, I will sit down and have a little conversation with you guys before we start the budget. However, my stepkids are actually coming tomorrow, so I needed to hurry up and get this video filmed and edited. And I have a lot of cleaning to do around the house, so I didn't honestly want to get ready and film all those videos. So for all of July, most likely this is the view you're going to be seeing for the whole video. So hopefully that is okay. So it's technically like the end of June as I'm filming this, but this is July's budget with me part 1. So if you're new to my budget with me videos, I do bi-weekly budgets. So I post 2 budgeting videos a week, part 1 and part 2. I get paid bi-weekly. I am a server and I get paid hourly every 2 weeks. And so I also get tips every single day that I work. And so I do every single Wednesday I have a video on what I make in a week as a server. So check that out. I'll have it linked up here if you're interested in that. But yeah, I save all of my tips and I have like a specific amount that I allocate for my budget. And then the rest of it goes into my savings challenge. So I also post a weekly savings challenge video every single Friday. And I'll link that up here. You guys can check that one out as well. And yeah, so I'll save all my tips that I'm going to put into my budget until I get my paycheck. And then I'll deposit it all at once. And that's my income that I'm working with. But I have broken down my income a little bit more for you guys. So I have exactly what I make, where it goes, and then what I'm depositing, and then my actual budget. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Also, you're not going to see in this budget with me, but next week's budget with me, I'm going to do part 2 next week. And if you saw last month's budget with me, I mentioned that we are in the middle of a home cash out refinance. And that's officially done. So this month you're going to be seeing some changes. So stay tuned for that. You're going to see changes in my debt snowball. You're going to see changes in next week's budget with me. And yeah, so pretty exciting stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I had to update on. I don't think there's anything else in this video I have to update you on. You'll see it all in next week's video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So for my income, I'm gonna actually tilt this. I hope that's okay. I can't really write straight across. I have to have it at an angle, and I'm on my camera. Normally I film these on my phone, so it's easier to move it, but this tripod doesn't really let me do that. But yeah, hopefully it's okay if it's tilted like this. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys hate that. But yes, let's see. For my first line item, I have week 1's tips, and then I have week 2's tips, and then I have my paycheck. Okay, so week 1 for my tips. So I already received my paycheck for this budget, so I know exactly how much I got in tips and how much I got in my paycheck and everything. So this is not what I'm planning on. This is what I already have. So if that makes any sense. So I made $964 on week 1, and then week 2 I only made $766, and for my paycheck I actually got $787, which was a total of $2,517 for this 2-week period. So that's actually pretty good. I used to work at an urgent care as a medical assistant, and I would make $1,100 every 2 weeks. So now I'm a waitress, and my income has more than doubled. So yeah, that's super exciting to see these numbers. Next, before my deposit, so this is everything I made for the 2 weeks. So this is not the money I'm using in my budget. There are a couple of things that I use or that I do before I deposit my money into my bank account. Like I said, I usually use a specific amount, and then all the other stuff I use for something else. So for the first thing this month, I had Bunko. So that's a little dice game that my mom's part of this group. They get together every single month, and you need 12 players to play. And if you don't have 12 players, then they'll have to find someone to substitute. And so I was a substitute this month. And yeah, so I went with my mom and her friends, and we played a bunco, and you gamble $11, and I lost $11. I didn't win anything, so I ended up just taking that out of my cash, since you need cash, obviously. So yeah, I took it out of there. So that was that one, and then, ooh, sorry, change that color. Let's finish writing these. Next I have my savings challenge. So like I said, I do saving challenge videos every single week. I'm actually doing a 300 envelope, challenge, 300 envelope savings challenge to save me a little bit over, and a 50-week challenge to save me a little bit over $20,000 in 50 weeks. So super exciting stuff. I'm hoping I get it done by December, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Next I have rollover money. So like I said, rollover. Sorry, I can't really talk and write at the same time. Like I said, I'm a server. So at my restaurant we do server banking. So every single day I need to bring in $100 worth of change, and the last day of the pay period I'll take $100 for change for the start of the next pay period, and I already have that money deposited in my bank account for that pay period. So when I exchange it out for a $100 bill, it's not the money I made for this pay period, but this is already deposited, so I consider it like extra money, and I put it over into a rollover account, and I save for like other expenses. Right now I'm saving for like more summer spending with my stepkids, because we only get them for a couple of months out of the year, and I just want to make sure we have plenty of money to go and have fun. So I have a rollover account as well. So my savings challenge, sorry, I'm all over the place. For this 2-week pay period, I saved $530. And for my rollover, it's every single 2 weeks, it's $100 for that change. For a total of $641 that went out of that came out of my income before I deposited my budget. And so for my budget, I have $1,887 to allocate. I'm stupid. 1,887. I thought that was kind of cramped, but yeah. Oh well. So that is the money I am working for my budget. So let's see. For my expenses, I have, the first thing on my list is the water bill. Next, I have the HOA payment. So we do have a homeowners association that I have to pay every single month. Next is the internet bill. And then I have my bank fee. I have a small fee with my bank, which sucks, but it is what it is. So for water, I am budgeting $110 because it's been going up lately. We are in a drought, and yeah, hopefully I don't have to pay more than this. Yeah, I feel like in summer it goes up in general, plus we're in a drought, I don't know, and just the economy kind of freaking sucks. So hopefully it's not more than that, because that's what I'm budgeting for. Next is HOA is always $60 a month. Internet is always $109 a month, and my bank fee is like $5 a month. So that brings my total monthly expenses to $284. And yeah, so these expenses are more just like my fixed expenses. Next is my sinking funds, which is anything I'm actually like physically purchasing. I know I do my sinking funds a little bit differently than a lot of people. Most people save it for like bigger purchases, I guess. I don't know. I do it for anything that I'm swiping my card, because I use Cube Money. I'll link my video up here where I talk about Cube Money. It's an envelope system with a debit card, so it's not like I don't have to pay with cash, because honestly I don't like paying with cash, and I do a lot of online shopping, so that doesn't work for me. So yeah, anything that I use my card for instead of like these fixed expenses goes into my Cube Money account. So the first thing I have is the gas for my car, and then I have grocery and household. Another good thing about doing it this way is I can budget the same amount every single month, and if I don't spend all of that, it's still sitting in the account. So if I put the same amount into it, I actually have more money, and yeah, I can just have a rollover money sitting in there, so I have extra money. I don't know, it just works out. Like, I've been doing this I think for about a year now, and it just has been working so much better for me. Next is spending. It's been helping my spending a lot. I used to, before I started budgeting, I used to like go negative in my account almost every single month, and I would have no idea where my money went or what happened. So yeah, this has helped out so freaking much. So the next is kids' birthdays. So in July, my oldest son is turning 5 years old. In June, my youngest turned 2, and then in May, my stepdaughter turned 16. So this should be the last of the kids' birthdays until next year. Super exciting for that. So many birthdays in such a short period of time. Roger's birthday is actually in August, but I think I'm gonna do something different for him. Yeah, kids' clothes. Yeah, like I said, my oldest is turning 5, and so I have to buy him school clothes. So this is a whole nother, missed one. This is a whole nother expense that I need to start saving for. And also he's outgrowing all of his clothes. So that's fun. Gas, I'm budgeting $200. I do have to go to San Francisco tomorrow to pick up my stepkids. Well, we're taking a family trip down there. So, yeah, that is, from where I live, San Francisco is 3 hours away. So that's going to be 6 hours in the car total. So yeah, and that's going to be after work because tomorrow's Friday. So I have to work tomorrow. And so right when I get home from work, hopefully I'll have time to film my video for what I make in a week. I might not have time. Okay, so super annoyed. I filmed the rest of that video and then realized when I was done that my memory card was full. So yeah, it's all filled in, so sorry about that. So yeah, so tomorrow we're going to San Francisco, so we're probably gonna have to put more money in gas, but hopefully Roger will be able to help me with gas because that's all I budgeted for. Grocery and household, I'm putting $800 in this month like I usually do. Hopefully that's gonna be enough because we are gonna have 3 more mouths to feed, but again, Roger will be able to help me out with that as well. Spending money, so I have been wanting to spend a lot more lately. And so I put more into my spending money this month because I did end up putting money on my credit card, and I don't want to be doing that again. Next is kids' birthdays. So like I said, my son is turning 5 in July, and so I just have their party's mostly done. Just a little bit of extra money for like balloons and like a cake and any like little buffer for anything else that we want to do. And then kids' clothes. I'm putting in $100. That's not really enough. They both need some clothes and they both definitely need new shoes. So that's what I'm starting with. But yeah, hopefully before school starts, I'm going to have a lot more in here because he definitely needs a ton of clothes. So that brings me to $1,500 for my sinking funds. Next up is my credit card, my debt. So my bank card, I'm putting $103 on for this month. Or I should say, I'm putting $103 for this half of the month. And so if you go ahead and take my monthly income minus my expenses, minus my sinking funds, minus my debt, you get $0 for a zero-based budget. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.